Some time ago, I was reading Michelle Obama's book titled Becoming, and I really loved the book because it explained in detail how Obama became president and some of the things that she had to face as a wife to the president of the United States of America. So I learned quite a lot of things, but one of the things I learned from that book is that a good name is better than riches. Now, of course, you know that if you're a political office holder, especially in same countries like the United States, your history will be checked to find out if indeed you are fit to occupy that position. And there's something about history repeating itself. So people are very wary of people that have a bad past and the fact that those people can actually turn out to be who they once were before. And this is why it's very important to look back at the past of the people that you are engaging with to find out if there are any things that could potentially surface. And this is the case with Barack Obama. So when they looked at Obama's history, they found out that there was really nothing to catch him about. All his friends, when they asked them, they did not have anything negative to say about him, or so the book said. But they couldn't find anything that could be like potentially disarming or anything like that. The only thing they said to have found that was quite controversial was the fact that he smoked when he was much younger. And he even smoked while he was president. But people didn't really have so much of a thing to put on that because, I mean, there's so much diverse opinions on smoke. Like, which brings to bear the importance of having a good name. Imagine if he was once a criminal or once a tout, was once imprisoned. Imagine what that would do for him, especially being a black person, right? Who no one that was black ever occupied such a position, or if he had multiple women, multiple issues with women and stuff like that, or if he had any criminal activity going on when he was younger. Imagine how that would have affected his chances of being president, especially as once again I say, him being a black person. So when it was checked, it was found out not to have had so much of a negative past, and that was what helped him to scale through. So it's important that amidst all the speeches, amidst all your ability to convey intelligence, amidst your ability to solve problems, you pay attention to how you live your life so you don't end up having past that you end up regretting. The timeless proverb that a good name is better than riches is very important. You know, we've heard of people that want to get married and then the first thing they go to is your background. How are your parents like? How is your mom? How is your dad? How is your history? Is there anything that runs in your family that we don't know about? And then if they find something negative that could potentially be alarming, sometimes the marriage gets called off, right? So it's just important that you have a good name as it opens doors for you that you may not even know about. So I wish you have a lovely day and I wish you a very Merry Christmas in advance. She's 2 days to go. Enjoy your day.